everyone, Stephen here, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing one of the hottest tricks from Magic Live. So if that sounds interesting, just keep watching. So in today's video I thought I would review a trick that came out at Magic Live, that is Omni Air by Victor Sanz. So I'm going to give you a full detailed breakdown of exactly what the trick is, my thoughts and opinions. So let's get into the review. Before I begin, I just want to say this is not a sponsored video. I am in no way affiliated with Victor Sanz or Penguin Magic. This product was purchased with my own money and everything I do say will be my own thoughts and opinions. Now the disclaimer's out of the way, let's get into the actual review. So what is the effect? So the effect is you have a deck of cards, you peel the cellophane down about a third of the way. You take a Sharpie and you put it through a hole that has been burned through the cellophane. Then you take the Sharpie and you hit it off the cellophane. You see that the cellophane is actually a solid block of glass. You can then open the card box, take the cards out and perform your favourite card trick. Okay, so what is included in the package? You get this, you get a lovely magnetically closed box. I'll be honest, it seems to be this is the way to go with Magic products, these lovely boxes. As well as that, you get a few things. You get the actual gimmick, which, believe it or not, I am showing you the gimmick. You also get the block of glass, which is just a bit of acrylic really. You also get two other things for a bonus effect. And as well as that, you get the tutorial. Alright, so the instruction material is very well shot, as you would expect from Penguin Magic. On the video, it is about 50 minutes long, and it is Nick Licopo in the Penguin Magic studio. And basically Nick goes through the entire routine. He tells you a little bit of the history, and he gives you his thoughts on the trick. He takes you through what you get and all the individual components. And then he just quickly teaches the trick. He goes, right, here's what it is, here's how it's done. And then after that, that might sound like he just rushes it, but after that he goes through 4 different handlings where he performs it, and he also shows you exactly how to handle it. Now the handling that you watch might not be the best, but Nick does give little nuggets of advice that you can apply to the way that you'll probably end up handling it. So I do recommend watching all 4 explanations because you'll pick up little tips. After that, it gives you some tips with the effect, some basic advice, maintenance, things like that. Then you get another version of the trick, so that's 5 handlings of the trick, and this is the original handling that Victor Sanz came up with. Originally it wasn't a penetration effect, he just took the cellophane, squashed it, and then done a wave or a magical gesture and showed that he couldn't squash it. And then after you have the 5 handlings of the trick, you get a bonus effect which involves the block of glass steaming up and revealing a card. After that you also get an explanation from, I believe it is Victor Sanz, on how to replace the cellophane. Now the cellophane is actually a little bit more heavy duty than normal cellophane. There's nothing special about it apart from this hole in the middle, but it's a little bit more heavy duty and hard wearing, so it does mean that it will last a little bit longer. However, if you do rip it or end up losing it, you can just make another one. All you need to do really is burn a hole in a bit of cellophane. Now that sounds quite simple, but after watching the explanation I was like, it's more complicated than I thought. So the explanation really is detailed and shows you exactly how to make the perfect hole. And then after that you get the closing thoughts, and it's just Nick saying thanks for buying it, have fun, that kind of thing. Overall the instruction material is really detailed, it does go through everything. And as I said, I would recommend watching it from start to finish. So really I can't fault the explanation. Okay, so my thoughts on this trick. So I saw a reel on, it might have been Instagram or YouTube, and it was one of the Penguin Magic team at Magic Live performing Omni Air. Now anyone that knows me will know that I love the Omni deck. It is one of my favourite tricks. It's a trick that I perform at every single gig, and I do it multiple times. Sometimes I do it multiple times to the same group, because I think it just catches them off guard. So I love anything Omni, Omni Pen, Omni Coins, all that. And when I saw this I thought that's cool, so I sent it to my friend Charlie Robinson, who I did do an interview with on the channel, you can check out here. So I said to Charlie, I went, here's a great one. Charlie's really into TikTok and Instagram magic, and I thought he would love it. He said he wasn't a fan, personal opinion, but I thought this is great, so I purchased it. I bought this, and then whilst on the Penguin Magic site, I bought a few other things, because I wanted free shipping, basically. One of the other things I purchased was this. This is Gasp from Eric Tate. If you want to see a wee review, comment down below and I'll give you my full opinion. The good thing about purchasing it from Penguin Magic directly is you get the explanation in your Penguin account before the trick is actually delivered. So I watched the explanation, it gave me some ideas, and when the gimmick arrived, I've played around with the ideas and I think I'm going to use this. So how am I going to use this? So let me tell you, what I'm going to do is inside the deck, because the cards can be examined and the cards can be removed, I'm going to have a gimmick deck in it, and I think it's a great way to bring a gimmick deck into play. So one trick that I've got is a trick that I bought at Blackpool by G Magic, where basically you have a card selected and then it's turned over in the deck in the spectator's mind, and it ends up being whatever coloured back that they want. It's a really good trick, so I'm going to use that and Omni Air, combine them to make kind of a full card routine. That isn't really a card trick because there's no sleight of hand, so it's going to be things like, oh look, there's a hole, you can see it, and then it's got the Omni Air gimmick, the plastic, and then go into a trick where it's like, pick a card, now think of a colour, and the card's that colour. So I think it's really cool to have not a lot of flashy sleight of hand. So with that routine, as I said, there's no flashy sleight of hand, it is all self-contained, and everything is getting examined at various points of the performance. So that's how I think I'll use it. Now on to the cons. With everything, there are pros and there are cons with this trick. I can't really think of many cons, which is great. One of the cons is wear on the gimmick. The gimmick could end up, in theory, getting scratched, it could end up getting ripped, it could end up getting destroyed. Problem with it is there's no refills, so you're going to need to just buy the trick again, which I suppose the refill is the trick, but it could be a little bit cheaper, that's what I'm trying to say. As well as that, angles. Angles can be a little bit tricky. Basically, the angles would be kind of from here to about here, so maybe like 180 degrees, which isn't bad, isn't too bad. It just means that you're going to need to control your audience a little bit more, and it is fairly simple. Another con is you could end up losing the plastic block. It is quite small, so you could end up losing the plastic block, and then again you've got to go out and just purchase the entire trick. But really, apart from that, I can't think of any major cons to this trick. It is a really good trick. Alright, so it's now part of the video where I give my thoughts, my review, my overall rating. Now, as you probably saw, I like this trick, I really do. I think it is really strong, it's really powerful, and it ticks a lot of boxes for a commercial trick. So I'm going to give this a rating out of 5, and that rating is going to be 4.5 out of 5. The reason I've took the wee half off is mainly to do with the refill situation. Obviously, you're going to need to, if you use it a lot, need to replace it. Also, the angles. I like everything to be able to be done surround it, so I don't really need to deal with the audience, but that just takes a little bit off. Most tricks do require some form of angles, so that just takes it a little bit off. So that is why it'll be a 4.5 out of 5. And there we go, that is the video. That is a review of Omni Air by Victor Sanz. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you do want to know a little bit more about this trick, or you own it, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. So comment down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions or get a conversation going. And also, if you have enjoyed the video, make sure you give me a wee thumbs up, click the subscribe button, switch your notification bell on, because every time I post a new video, you'll be notified. I'll see you in the next one.